Alrighty, moving on to the West.
We got the Central Division first up in the Western Conference this year, and we got GM Kevin Fettigan, who, by some in the league, Mike Kelly, thinks GM Fettigan's going to finish last in the Western Conference. So far, he's been off to a really quick start and is leading the Central Division right now.
Yeah, I mean, you know Mike, he's always making the league more fun. It's good addition to the league. I know Mike and I had a little disagreement on the school board, but I love him as a GM, and I'll see you third to last game of the year. But anyways, back to the Blackhawks. Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping for him, you know. I'm hoping they can make the playoffs.
I think Fettigan, I mean, the team has made the playoffs the first year, but I think Kevin Fettigan has never made the playoffs in the school, so it'd be a great thing for him to make a playoffs in the school. And hey, if you make it, you never know what can happen.
Yeah, you never know.
So, even though my prediction out of the Central Division this year will also be the Blue Jackets, I think the Blue Jackets have a really, really solid team in the Western Conference and actually can compete with most teams in the East.
Yeah. Blue Jackets have a really solid team. They're off to a little bit of a slow start, but as you said, you think they're the best team in the West. I mean, I think they're among the top 3 teams. So we'll see how that plays out.
We'll move on to the Northwest Division, where we got the Flames and the Colorado Avalanche and our opinions that are really going to battle that. But I would rather like to talk about the Edmonton Oilers, who have made great strides this year.
Yeah, they've really come a long way. You know, Vinny's, with some help, has been, you know, putting together a competitive team. Before, I mean, a couple seasons ago, they were like an instant win for a lot of teams. But now, you know, you really got to play for that win. They're not just an easy walk. They're not a pushover team. It'll be interesting to see whether they compete in the for the playoffs or not. But I think they've definitely made strides in the right direction. They're not a pushover anywhere.
I would agree. I think Vinny actually did a great job. I think most of us took it for granted that the Oilers were going to be bad for a long time. But the only problem I have with his team is there's a lot of money being eaten up by 2 goaltenders who are both making over $6 million right now. And neither of them right now are that great. So, I mean, that's why we see the Oilers is not really in the contention for that division. But between the Flames, Colorado Avalanche, I'll actually go with the Avalanche this year and give some love to Bob Smith.
Yeah, I agree. Him and the Flames are going to be duking it out like they do every season, but we give it to the Avs. I mean, every year we say, oh, he's not going to be good because he has a lot of UFAs and stuff, but every year he puts together a team where he's in the mix, so I'll give it to him.
We'll move on to our last division in the SCHL this year, which has GM Mike Kelly in it, the Los Angeles Kings, Phoenix Coyotes, Dallas Stars, and who's your Magic team?
My Magic team, the Kings. I love the Kings. I look at their team and they got everything. They got goaltending. They got depth up front. They're young. They're my pick. They're my pick to come out of the West. Even I can't see any team beating them. You look at their roster; they don't have any weakness.
I won't forget about the Anaheim Ducks, obviously, of course. But out of that division, the Coyotes have a formidable team. Well, they've just been slacking of late. I mean, last year they might have had one of the best teams on paper. This year they might have one of the best teams on paper. I mean, they got Elferson, Heatley, you know, Yager. Yeah. Yager still got a good rating. There's a lot of good players on the Phoenix Coyotes that you cannot overlook. It's just that team putting it together. The Kings are kind of the same way. They've always struggled and not been as great as they have been. And the Sharks, once again, they're surprising a lot of people, I think.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick a team to win the division, I'm going to have to go with the struggling to pick it, but I'll have to go with the old Los Angeles Kings here.
Yeah, I'm picking the Kings. And then out of the West, I'm picking the Kings to face off against the Canadiens in the Copes Cup Finals. And Humps is, sorry.
Humps, you can come into the picture real fast.
Come on into the picture.
Today is my last day. Jim David Humphrey.
I won the Beer Olympics.
Dave won the Beer Olympics, so
congratulations! Show him the trophy, Dave.
We got the 6-foot-tall trophy.
6-foot-tall trophy, yeah, baby.
So there we go on that. So congratulations.
There's GM Dave Humphrey, not really knowing what's going on now. If you
can do it, get a hold of him and make a trade. But that's a little bit of
anyways, back to the talk. Who do you think's going out of the West
this year?
Yeah.
Definitely the Avalanche.
I'm gonna go with the Kings are gonna win the division, but I'm gonna go with the Coyotes coming out of the West.
Coyotes coming out of the West.
I like the Blue Jackets a lot, though.
Yeah, I'm going with the Kings. I'm in the West. I mean, we got a lot of options, and Dave over there is yelling for the Avalanche, so we got 4 different opinions. It's wide open. We could never know what would happen.
In the East, it's crapshoot.
Yeah.
You think the Canadians are coming out of the East?
Yeah.
The Bruins won the East last year, and they have a great chance to come and repeat and be the first ever team to repeat in the school. But
Theft is a little bit of an issue with me, but they have the goaltending, so that could make up for it. So
but I agree. I think the Canadians. This is the Canadians' year this year. So
I'm picking Canadians to win it all. How about you? I'm picking Canadians and Kings Canadians Copas Cup. What do you think?
Canadians, Coyotes, Copas Cup with the Canadians finally getting their first one, making it the third one for the what are you division? Northeast?
Yeah.
Man, you had a chance.
Hey, I
Could have
came
been
close.
the fourth. So
I came close. We'll be back though.
we'll be back.
Alrighty. Well, I think that's gonna wrap it up.
Gotta wrap it up.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll have some more hockey talks next semester. I mean,
Hockey will finally quit for me. So.
yeah, and my last semester was awful. So that was Dave with the trophy. Sorry. Get on the line and trade with them right now. 'Cause he's no idea what's going on. But yeah, so that's gonna do it for us. Hopefully, I'll have more episodes. Maybe with both of us in them somehow. We'll film our own little shows and combine them somehow. But yeah, it's been great. It's good to be back, and hope you enjoyed this edition of Hockey Talk.
Till next time.
See you later.
Good night.
Good night.